This one will be a 7th-place matchup here between these two teams. The Grand River Ironmen are in the black, orange, and purple, as the USA Blue will be in the navy blue with white and red. And we are underway here on the opening draw. And one of the referees pointing out at the Ironman bench, as we will restart here. And the clock has reset as well. And we're off and running. Fakes off one by the Ironmen, as Gareth Haig was able to scoop up that loose ball. He had 2 goals in his last game. Now the Ironmen coming in on attack. It might be a little bit easy to get lost in here, as there are 2 dark colors out within these 2 teams, so it might be a little bit difficult to differentiate here between the Ironmen and the USA Blue. Gareth Haig has the ball on the near side, and he dropped it. And the shot clock will expire, and USA will take over. Here comes USA. Coming in, Reed Jackson taking a bit of a fistful there. There's a shot over the top. That goes wide, as Jake Govett made the shot, and he was able to recover the ball. Govett coming through again, takes a shot. It's going to be saved by Martin Abel. Another chance over the top, and that looks like it went off the half wall there and into the stands, but it'll remain, actually ran off the goalie rather, as USA Blue will continue their attack. They get a reset shot clock here. 90 seconds into the game. USA has been on the attack. Jasinski with a shot, and that is saved by Martin Abel. But back again, here comes USA Blue, still on the attack. They've had some time here in the offensive zone. Nick Miller draws it back, shot, and save, as Jackson Reed made the shot, but saved by Mikey Martin Abel. Here come the Ironmen now. Gareth Haig has it on the near side wall. He's coming in with speed, trying to cut across, shot against the grain, no goal. And that ball trickles in from behind the crease. I thought it went in for a second, but it went off the side of the post and stayed out. And Team USA will take over on offense. Colin Munro sends it back to Charlie Bertrand. Bertrand stops, comes in, he bobbles the ball. He's got to take it on the near side. He'll just drop it off for his man. On the near side is Jack Jasinski. Jasinski sputtering around. He can get lost in there. He's a bit of a smaller guy, so he can get lost and get hidden through those defenders. That ball will go out of play, and it'll be Ironman ball. Dylan Martin trying to fight off a check there from Bobby Kidd. Now he's got a second man on him. That ball is jarred loose. Ryan Sharkey came in to join and help out. It'll be picked up by Adam Yee. Yee on the far side. In transition, he'll drop it off for his offense, as George Downey will take it. He'll hand it off to Nick Miller, and he's got it on the far side, crossing the yellow line. Miller. Back to Kyle Baker. Now on the near side for Cody Radowitz. Radowitz takes a shot. Takes a shot. There's one right there, and it's saved by Martin Abel. Looks like he took it around the face mask. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty coming up here. It's going to go against Grand River, and it's going to be Owen Martin heading to the bench. Heading to the penalty box, rather. And USA Blue will go on the power play for the first time here, as 4 minutes have elapsed in the first half. Jackson Reed will start things off here, and he will quarterback this power play. USA cycling the ball through. Back towards the center. Low shot and score! Charlie Bertrand able to snipe one through from the point. And USA is first to draw blood here as they get a power play goal. It's 1-0. See here in the replay, quick movement. And now there's Bertrand sneaking into the middle, takes that low shot and snipes it through. Great way for USA Blue to start things off here with a power play goal. They're up 1-0 as they win the faceoff as Patrick Timothy. He'll hand it off to Jackson Reed now in the offensive zone on the far side. Reed to Jasinski. Jasinski, stutter step. Looking for some space. He's getting some slashes. Able to hold on to it. Downey takes a shot. It's saved by Martin Abel. And it'll be Ironmen ball. In transition now. Here comes Ryan John. He'll get it off to Gareth Haig. On the near side. Haig looking for a bit of a pick. Trying to cut in through the center with some speed. Oh, he gets sandwiched, and the ball is jarred loose. Ryan Sharkey and Justin Robinson involved with that sandwich collision. Able to jar that loose. And now they'll go back on offense. Here comes Justin Robinson. And he's just going to lob it back here for Jake Govett as the offense comes out onto the floor. All 5 men are on now. Pass back to Charlie Bertrand. He's got one, looking for two. That's saved by Martin Abel. Able to get his leg in there. Back the other way, here come the Ironmen. At center. Over to Donovan Nephew. He's got 2 defenders on him. He's being pinned up against the boards. He needs a little help, it looks like, even though he's the bigger man here. And that ball is jarred loose. It'll be picked up by Adam Yee. Nick Miller lobs that ball high for George Downey. He wasn't ready for a second there, but it'll go back to Miller. He's got it on the far side. Nick Miller might have a lane. No, he's going to give it to Jasinski. He takes a shot. Right arm save by Martin Abel, and it'll be turned over as the Ironmen will go on offense. 1-0 game here as there's 8:07 left to go here in the first half. As the Ironmen go out here on offense. Gareth Haig on the near side. Centering pass up in front. Shot and save by Hutchinson. And the ball will be awarded back to the Ironmen, and they'll get to continue going on offense. A loose ball knocked and no over and back. It'll be picked up by USA. There's a shot and under the arm of Martin Abel, but he's able to trap it through in between. Keeps it a 1-0 game. Here come the Ironmen. Oh, we got a double team here to knock that ball loose, and they will as Adam Yee, again, able to make away with the ball. That's another loose ball pickup by him. He's done spectacular here on the defensive side for USA Blue. Comes through the middle, takes a shot and save by Martin Abel as he was able to absorb that one in the chest. That ball scooped up by Colin Munro, and he's now carrying it into the offensive zone. Munro waiting for the rest of his troops to arrive. They'll give it back to Robinson. Robinson to Baker. Out to the far side to Jackson Reed. Through the middle. There's a shot. Looks like that went off an Ironman defender. And they'll pick it up in transition. There comes Scott Edwards with the ball. He's got numbers with him. Passes it back. Shot. And that's deflected as Dylan Martin tried to take the shot. And it was blocked by Joel White, who now has it coming in through the other end. Passes. Shot. And score! Jack Jasinski. Fast breaks here going on each side. But USA Blue able to capitalize on their opportunity as we take a look here at the replay. It was that fast break the other way. They had numbers. 3-on-2 outnumbered attack. Takes the shot. Goes low and able to beat Mikey Martin Abel there on the play. And it is now 2-0 for USA Blue over the Ironmen. And a face-off violation will give the ball to USA Blue and see if they can build on their lead here. 5:10 left to go in the first half. Rest of the offense gets on there for USA. Jajinski. Back to Miller. He'll leave it there for Jackson Reed. He takes a shot. That's wide on the short side. Where's the ball? There's going to be a penalty coming up here. It's going to be against the Ironmen, and that was Ryan Johnson. Looked like he did a bit of a waistlock takedown there in collegiate wrestling. But that's not allowed here on the lacrosse floor as he will go to the box. Just under 4:30 left to play here in the first half as USA Blue will go here on the power play for a minute. It's a minor penalty. And here we go. USA almost doing a complete 360 on the pass of the ball. There's a shot in front and score! One-timer by George Downey. As Downey gets the power play goal for USA Blue. Let's take a look at that again. Great passing. And the quick little one-timer out there for Downey. Able to get the goal. It's now 3-0 for USA Blue over the Grand River Ironmen.
USA goal is first in the game, scored by number 3, George.
Battle for. There's several players coming into the central circle here for that ball as it was still very loose. It'll be picked up by USA Blue. However, Ryan Sharkey bobbled the ball after he's being sandwiched by two Ironmen. No one's picked it up yet, and finally, an Ironman is able to pick that up there. As Lennox Mitten was able to come out of the scrum on that one. Isaac Squire-Hill. He had a misconduct penalty in his last game and he was thrown out, but he's back here today for this 7th place matchup. Team USA able to get the ball away now in transition. Here comes Logan Monroe. He's got 2-on-2 chance. He shoots it and it just goes wide on the far side and off the half wall. No reset clock, so Team USA will continue with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Jake Govit to Jasinski. Back at the point to Miller. Miller back to Baker. Cutting through now is Radowitz. And the shot clock will fire up. Oh, and there's going to be a delayed penalty call coming up, and now it's been whistled down. And it looks like Scott Edwards is going to head to the box as going to be some unnecessary physical contact away from the play. And they're going to call it a slashing call against Scott Edwards. And USA Blue will go back to the power play. Not really what the Ironmen need right now as they're kept off the score sheet here for the first 13 minutes. USA Blue on the attack. Oh, behind the back shot. Where did that ball go? Oh, it's caught in the right hand of Mikey Martin Abel. As nobody saw where that ball went. Everyone was a little bit confused on where that ball was. But nonetheless, there it is. Centering pass out in front. Shot. Oh, hits the post. That's Hutchinson. Couldn't quite get a hold on it, but it did hit the post. That's a goalie's best friend. Oh, and that checking from behind foul will give USA the ball here in possession. 18 seconds left here on the power play. That pass is intercepted by the Ironmen. And we'll go back the other way. That was Squire Hill who made that interception. His shot just goes off Hutchinson. And back the other way we come. Here comes Cody Razowitz on an odd man rush. Passes it out in front. Shot and score! George Downey gets 2 in a row for USA Blue. And he puts them on top here. It's 4-0 for the Blue over the Ironmen. Time's trickling down here. We're down to under 40 seconds of the first half of a running clock. So there's going to be time for likely one, perhaps two more possessions here.
USA goal, his second of the game.
And here's the
Scored by number
face-off.
30, George
And it'll be,
Downey.
well, I thought it was won by USA as
Number
there's
20,
still a battle for it. That
Cody
ball is caught in,
Evans.
and oh, and a
Goal,
huge hit from behind.
56 seconds.
And a cross-checking play. Oh, and a little bit of bumping going on there. And it looks like that's going to be a penalty there on the Ironmen as Aaron AP Sky will head to the box. But that's the end of the half here as it's been nothing but all USA Blue. 4-0 over the Ironmen.
Grand River penalty to number 4, Garrett Ed.
So it's going to be a 5-on-3 here for USA Blue as they go on the power play.
Time of all penalties, 0 seconds.
That shot just goes wide. And this is the last thing now that the Ironmen need is having to be up 5-on-3 here on the penalty kill as they're down by 4. USA cycling the ball. Quick one-time shot. And that just goes wide as George Downey tried to look for his hat trick on that one. One-time attempt, not there. Back to Downey. And now to Reed. Cutting it through. There's a diving shot, and that's going to be saved by Martin Abel. And back to the pick up. Oh, a bit of a collision there. As Ryan Haig took a bit of a hit, and he kind of flew through the air a little bit here. Here comes Team USA again. Now we're back to even strength. Which is over the top and score! As Charlie Bertrand gets his second goal of the game a few seconds after the 5-on-3 penalty had expired. And it is now 5-0 USA Blue. So the penalties have hurt the Ironmen here. As they need to find some way to come back into this game and at least get themselves on the scoreboard. As USA starts it off as Max Wayne cuts through to Jasinski. Over the middle, top. And that ball is just going to be retreated by USA. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. On the far side to Jasinski. Gets it over for Nick Miller. Trying to go over the top was Charlie Bertrand to get it. He tries to go again. Oh, dunks over the top. And that's the hat trick. Charlie Bertrand with a one-handed dunk from behind the net gets the goal. Take a look here on the replay. He's able to fetch the ball here off the ricochet. Jumps. Oh, wow. Out of a one-handed tuck, dunking it from behind the net. I almost felt like it was kind of similar to the Forsberg that you would see in ice hockey. That's what it looked like with me going back across the grain with one hand. It's made famous by Peter Forsberg of the NHL. So 6-0 now is the lead as Bertrand got his hat trick, and they are looking for more. George Downey on the far side, just crossing the yellow line, gets a pick there from Jasinski. Now he tries to go and hands it off to Nick Miller. Miller with a shot, rifles the top corner, and that goes in. That was in, and it looks like it went through one of the holes in the corner, and he sniped it. Let's take a look at the replay again. Nick Miller, I thought it did go look in, but I think it crawled through the hole on the meshing of the net. Let's take a look at it. Oh my, yeah, that went through. Yeah, so there's a hole there. Yeah, there's a hole there in the top left corner of the net, and that's where the ball went through, and that's why it looked like it may have not went in, but actually did, and that ball went right through that. As the referees are now just fixing it up very quickly here. So that's why the ball wasn't trapped within that net. able to get it through that corner. We take a look at that replay. It's being played here again. Now here's the shot. It picks the corner. Perfectly placed. And that looked like, and I didn't think that was a goal originally either, but the referee there had signaled goal. An impressive shot, and what a snipe from Nick Miller to make that goal. And now it is 7-0. As we've got a rout going on here. As USA Blue out ahead by 7. The 7-0 game. Drew Hutchinson, the Peterborough Laker, hasn't had to do much this game here. There's a shot, and there Hutchinson there. He gets a little bit of work as he makes the save. Or rather, it's Greg Seneca now. They've switched it up a little bit now. Now he's in the net. Number 99. There's a shot, and it's going to be saved by Martin Abel, but he doesn't know that he hasn't saved yet. And now he'll launch it. Outlet pass the other way. Yep, it's now Craig Seneca now in net. Number 99 for USA Blue. Figure they'll give him some rep time here. This ball picked up, and there's going to be a penalty coming up here. It's going to be a cross-check against USA Blue. Let's see who the guilty party is going to be. That's going to be Cody Razowitz for a cross-check, and that will send the Ironmen on the power play. And let's see if they can break the shutout that's been happening so far. And here we go. Ball on the far side. Back to Haig. Ryan Haig.
12, Cody Razowitz.
Now playing from behind the net. Centering pass out in front.
10-11.
A shot from behind the back. That ball almost trickled in. No, it just stays out. And USA Blue able to keep that going as Bobby Kidd able to recover the loose ball from the line. And he's carrying it all by himself so far. Centering pass out in front. Shot. Oh, no goal. As a crease violation stops that. Robbed Kyle Baker of a goal as that did go in the back of the net. Ironmen on the attack. Ball on the far side and the near side now. To Gareth Haig. He takes a low quick shot. Rebound picked up by the Ironmen, but couldn't get a shot off thanks to the defender. As a quick shot and save by Seneca. Another one. Where's that loose ball? There's a battle for it. And it stays within the crease. And USA will take over here. Joel White. Being covered by Cody Razowitz. There's a shot and save as the Govett made the save. Oh, wow, what a shot. And goal. Joel White intercepted the pass, outlet pass made by Martin Abel and is able to get it home and extends the lead by 8. Let's take a look at the replay here. Oh, they're not counting it. Oh, we couldn't get the replay, unfortunately, on that one. We couldn't get a replay on that one, but wow, what hand-eye coordination there by Joel White, intercepting that pass, and then just quickly throwing it in the net. And a crease violation will award the ball to the Ironmen. Loose ball already there in the high slot, and it'll be taken away. USA, here's a partial breakaway chance here. Shot, and saved by Martin Abel, is able to protect that as Patrick Timothy made the shot. Ironmen now in possession here in the attacking zone. Here comes Scott Edwards. He'll get it to Ryan John. A low shot, and that's saved by Seneca. Another low chance, and Seneca makes another save, and he'll corral that ball. And he'll just give a short pass out, and USA Blue will break out in transition. Here comes George Downey on the far side. He's got two already, looking for his third. Oh, he's going to pass it there for Jasinski. Try to center it for him, but he couldn't quite get onto it. And Nick Miller now has it on the far side. 6 seconds left on the clock. Shot, and that's saved by Martin Abel. Gets it in the shoulder, and it'll be recovered by the Ironman as Ryan Johnson able to scoop it up here, and now he's going to center. Darius Anderson has it on the far side corner. He's being shoved, and now from behind the woods has to dive for it, but he did hit the crease. It'll be a crease violation. He was kind of off balance, so he just had to take a shot at that point. And now back the other way we come. Here comes USA. Colin Munro. He'll just hand it off to Jake Govett. Cross floor pass. Now back to Nick Miller. Miller tries to get that pass off. No, it was deflected. And now back the other way we come now. It's the Ironman as Scott Edwards is going to take it through. He's got it on the far side. He's going to stop up. Now he takes a shot. It's saved by Seneca. Takes it right in the chest. And it'll be recovered by USA. Cody Razowitz with the loose ball pickup. He'll get it to Patrick Timothy. On the far side. Timothy to Downey. To the near side here for Jackson Reed. And it'll hand it off there for Anthony Kelly. And cutting across the middle there was Bertrand. But he couldn't find his way through. And the shot clock has expired as Bobby Kidd tried to get a quick shot at it. No, they're saying, nope, keep going. And they reset the clock, actually. So USA will continue on the attack. Jackson Reed. Cross rink pass. Tries to one-time it, and it's good. Jake Govett finds himself on the score sheet for the first time. And the route is on here as it is 9-0 for USA Blue over the Grand River Ironmen. 4:48 left to go here in the second half, and so far the Ironmen have been blanked. USA comes away with the face-off yet again. Hudson Bearden was able to win that face-off. Kyle Baker. He gets it to George Downey. Baker with it. Dances through. Now tries to go move with speed. Couldn't dive his way through. Loses the ball. And it'll be turned over for Ironman ball. Long outlet pass. Oh, just couldn't be taken by Ryan John. And that ball will be turned over for USA Blue. Back the other way. Here comes a fast break. Quick little chance over top, and saved by Martin Abel, stopping Jake Govett, who scored the last one. All that push from behind will grant the Ironmen the ball there, but they were kind of pinned up near the center line. They didn't want to get the over and back, but that foul gave them a little bit of a break. Let's see if they can break the shutout here as Ryan Johnston gets it over to the far side. Haig takes a shot, and it's saved by Seneca. Able to get his chest over the up top, and he scores! And a dunk from behind the net will snap the shutout as Gareth Haig gets his first goal of the game, and it is now 9-1 for USA Blue over the Ironmen, but they finally find themselves on the board now. Thanks to Gareth Haig as we take a look here on the replay. There's a shot, and the bouncing ball comes in from behind the net, and they decide it's one-handed. And again, that was kind of a one-handed dunk over the top, similar to what we saw before from Charlie Bertrand with the hat-trick goal. And now USA, now back on the attack. Centering pass over behind the net, and score! Charlie Bertrand with his fourth of the game, and it's a nifty one. He goes from behind his back to make that shot, and it is now 10-1 for USA Blue over the Grand River Ironmen on that play. As you just saw here in the replay, we're going to show it one more time. Coming to see Bertrand all alone. He just whipped it. from behind his back. And that was a quick goal in response to the Ironmen, who got their first goal of the game. The ball already awarded to USA.
Fourth of the game, score number 18, Charlie Bertrand.
And opening in the offensive zone here, Jackson Reed out to the far side for Baker. Low shot and saved by Martin Abel. And cutting through now are the Ironmen into the attacking zone. Donovan Nephew. Stutter step, tries to cut across, comes back, gets it back to Haig. He shoots out, and he scores. There was a delayed penalty call on that, but Haig nonetheless gets his second of the game. And it's now 10-2. The referee is still making his way over to the penalty box anyhow. Perhaps there was a second penalty called, and at least a man will be going over to the box, but let's see what happens here. No, the linesman is not saying anything else after that, so he just announced who the goal scorer was to the scorekeeper, and that's it. So it's 10-2 now for the USA Blue over the Ironmen. But two quick goals from Grand River have got themselves some kind of semblance here in the game. They've been largely shut out otherwise. Ball's on the far side, Jack Jasinski. And there is 1 minute left here in this second half, and it has been nothing but USA Blue as they have played a fantastic game and are on their way to getting the 7th place here at LAXNAI. I know they were hoping to get a little bit better than that, but they were one of the teams that were knocked out in the quarterfinals from yesterday. And Grand River has called a timeout. So we're just going to wait it out here as the eventual win is going to come to USA Blue here with the lead that they have amassed. But coming up in a little bit at 3:10 Eastern Standard Time will be the 5th place matchup, and that will be the Gold Star Tel Aviv, the runners-up to last year's event, against the defending champion Rochester Bats. So we will have a championship rematch here, albeit for 5th place for this year, and Steven Stamp will have the call here as the Ironmen here are going to their last 34 seconds here of the tournament, and will get 8th place here, but they'll see if they can try to score on this last possession, presumably. It's been quite a day so far. They've saved there by Seneca, and it's went in. That little debacle, Grand River Ironmen able to scrape a goal out of that one, and we'll check it here on the replay. Loose ball out in front, and it was just quickly scooped up and thrown in from over the top. On the left side of your screen there, we'll show it one more time. So it was just a rebound collected, thrown over the top, and scored. So it's a little too late, but the Ironmen were able to break the shutout and get 3 goals here, and that is going to do it as USA Blue have come out with 7th place here over the Grand River Ironmen, who will take away 8th place here at the tournament. Well done by both of these teams to get this far. We have so many teams that come here to LAXNAI, so it's a small feather in your cap to get 7th and 8th place here. And don't forget, coming up again will be the championship rematch for 5th place of last year. It's the Gold Star Tel Aviv against the Rochester Bats. That was the matchup we had for the gold medal last year. And Steven Stamp will be calling that one. That will be happening at 3:10 Eastern Standard Time in 12 minutes. And after the handshake line here, we will give the trophy presentation for these teams to go. All right. And I'm David Bowie. Thank you so much for joining us here. Don't forget to come back and join us here for our next matchup for 5th place.